Hey, hey, Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy 2024, Happy 2024. Oh my gosh. So, today is New Year's Day. And your girl is in the car. I should have put on a sweatshirt and I did not. Lord help. It's 26 degrees. You see I got my beanie on. Yep. Took my wig off because I'm like, look. I'm in full beast mode trying to take down decorations and all the things, right? I was such in beast mode when I was getting ready for Christmas, you know? That, and I said Christmas. I did say that right. I didn't misspeak. I was such in beast mode getting ready for Christmas that what did I do? You know, the cooking and whatever, and I was cleaning the kitchen and threw away my flour. Yeah. Today is New Year's Day, and we're planning, this ABS, we're planning to have fried chicken for the first time in 100 years. I kid you not. Ooh, and yes, your girl don't have any flour to fry the chicken. Can't batter the chicken. Girl, I was like, what was you thinking? Like, for real, what was you thinking? So, yeah. But anyway, 2024, yep, we had some bad news, sad news, you know, leaving out of 2023. But praise God for the blessing. Oh. We were just kind of cleaning a little bit. And I know somebody's like, what? You were cleaning on New Year's Day? No, that's superstition and that's not right. No, it wasn't that type of cleaning. I mean, we were in the kitchen doing some stuff, but that's because I was starting to cook. And I'm like, listen, you know. So anyway, was wiping some stuff up or whatever that got spilled over and just getting rid of stuff. This is the year of release for Boss Lady. So you know how I've said in the past, I'm not tied to it. I'm not tied to it, y'all. So before the new year rang in, right, I had started taking down the Christmas stuff. So like the benzo tree is fully naked. It's still standing, but it's fully naked. I got that stuff taken down. I kind of dismantled the fireplace a little bit. I had bought one of those tree bags for my Santa, and how about he's too tall, won't fit. It says it fits a 9-foot tree, but I guess a 9-foot dismantle tree. So I have to get a different tree bag, and I'll pick that up later this week or whatever. But anyway, so he'll still be rocking it out for 2024 a little bit. But everything else I started just kind of taking down, and you know, just I'm trying to get back to a sense of like normalcy. I feel like Christmas has been in the house for a little longer than 6 months. Honestly, it has, because a lot of Christmas stuff was never taken down last year. So, but now I'm like, I have so much, and I'm, you know, all I can do is praise and thank God. Like, thank you, Lord, for the blessing to be able to. But now I'm like, it's too much. Like, seriously, it's too much. So this is the year of release. I will be releasing a lot of things out of my home. I want to get to a point of, I'm not going to say minimalist. So this is not a resolution, just so you know, so get into it. But this is not a resolution, but I'm just saying this is something that I have put in my mind. And I told my husband every week, because you know our trash pickup is every Monday. So I'm like, every week we're just gonna put stuff out at the trash, just every week, you know, and not do it so massively where the trash people give us those orange tickets I always complain about. But every week, like 1 week, one trash bin will have to be for garbage, the other one will have to be for releasing. And I mean releasing. And I, like today, I said, we have so many pairs of socks, and they're all mixed match and whatever, and I don't wear mixed match socks. I said, if you have brand new socks, to replace the socks that are over here, get rid of the old socks. So I'm all for releasing, getting rid of. So that's another reason why I'm going to a no spend month. There's no reason for us to buy anything right now. We don't need to buy anything. We don't need a thing. Do you hear me? A thing. We don't need a thing. So, yeah, I'm like, it's got to go. It's got to go. So I'm super excited about that. You know, I had thought about, I could do a declutter series and this and that, but honestly, it's not even about that. It's like, just get rid of it. Just, you know, I mean, if I have some stuff that I take to the, thrift store, fine. But other than that, honey, like my basement right now, and you know, I had one of my in-laws was like, you got all that Christmas stuff, where you gonna put it and this and that. I was just like, mind your business. If I want to get a storage locker for my stuff, mind your business. For real. But I do have some like older Christmas stuff from like when we first was keeping house. And I'm not saying keeping house like from 95, but I'm like at least from 97. Yeah, we have some stuff. Like I have like when the girls Miss Peanut's very first Christmas, I have Christmas stuff from then. So that's at least 16 years worth of Christmas stuff. So I've been collecting. I'm like, okay, at some point you gotta say enough is enough. Or at some point you gotta be like, you know what? Some stuff just has to go. And like I told my husband, I really, really, really want our basement like thoroughly cleaned out. But every time we talk about it, you know, we say we need to rent like a dumpster or whatever. But every time we talk about it, and we start looking into like getting the dumpster and stuff, we never call the right people. And, you know, when I ask some of my elders, they're like, oh, well, you just call, or you just look up, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, but I did that and it's not working, you know. So, I'm thinking about possibly, I haven't, don't quote just yet, but I'm thinking about possibly just kind of tucking some funds to the side and calling this company called 1-800 Got Junk or whatever. Because, and I think they charge like $500-$600, but they actually come and get the stuff. Like you ain't gotta, you know, you just say what they shouldn't take. And for me, is anything that's red and green. Okay, if it's red and green or if it's some type of tub, don't touch it. That's my thing. Now, boss man will have to, you know, discern his other stuff. But for me, anything that is a tub, don't touch it. Because 9 out of 10, it's Christmas. You know what I mean? But I'm to that point where I want to just call those folks up and be like, hey. Because, you know, they have those things you can get at the, like, Menards, Home Depot, those bags. But you gotta pay. You pay for the bag, and then you have to pay for it to be picked up. And I'm just like, what? So I'm going to do my part as far as, you know, like the main house. Because the main house, I swear, I guess, like, I was literally, you guys remember when I did my tablescape for fall? Everything that was on that table were outside the dishes and the chargers. So, because my dishes I already had. But like the little flowers and little plaques and stuff, I threw all that crap away. I'm sorry, but I'm not here for it. I'm not. I have too much. Too much. So I'm like, yep, it's gotta go. It's gotta go. So that's where I am. I'm super excited for 2024. 2024 is going to be amazing. Got to tighten my belt on a few things. Got a few things got to be taken care of. You know, like servicing on Diamond will have to be taken care of. I'll be getting her first set of tabs for the license plate. Tabs are due in February. I'm like, Lord, help me, Jesus. So I'll be getting that. You know, we got that trip coming up later in the year. Miss Peanut's birthday, Boss Man's birthday. Because, you know, her birthday is in 22 days of this recording. And his is in, what, 32 days? Or what? No, his birthday is a month after hers, so like 52 days or whatever. Anyway, long enough away where I'll be okay for him, but for her, oh Jesus. We still haven't figured out what it is she wants to do, if anything. I mean, I'm all for going to dinner. Yeah, I'm for going to dinner, but I don't know what else we're planning to do. So, yeah. Girl, I'm up in the store trying to get some daggone flour. And they got the store brand flour here for $2.99. So that's what I put in my cart, right? Because I followed it up front. But I was like, well, let me see if I can find, a smaller thing. Because I don't use flour like that. So I went to look for some smaller flour. Here go a smaller one, gold medal. It's the same price. Look at the size. I don't even know, what is this? Like a 4-pound, 32 ounce. Oh, it's 2 pounds. 2 pounds, $2.99. I'm like, I might as well get the other one, right? I don't know. We'll have to figure it out quickly here, though, because I got to get going. Then they got this flour. I mean, I understand people who have to eat gluten-free, but $20.99? Child, I guess I'll just be sick. Let's just be clear. I guess I'll just be sick for a while. Then they had this one up here. It's gone, as you can see, $2.79. The Masaka, whatever, that one's $10.49. I'm like, Lord, I just need a little bit of flour to do my chicken. But do I? Because here's the thing. If I get this one for $2.99, I'm going to waste it. I'm not going to keep it because I don't use flour like that. So I guess I'm going with the gold medal. Crazy, I know. Sometimes you gotta get the bang for your buck, but dang. Let's put this one back. Then, the other thing, the pepper is so expensive. Like, what the heck? Why is pepper so expensive? I don't even understand. This one right here, $11.49. That one's $3.59. That's not too bad. I did find it for $2.39, but still, I'm like, why is pepper so high? I don't even understand that. Because I just got store brand or whatever, Shopper's Value. But yeah, alright, I'll see you on the car. Okay, I'm back. Oh my gosh. I mean, I know the price of stuff has gone up and whatever. I mean, I get that. But I was just like flabbergasted, like, are you kidding me? Because I know we were looking for pepper a couple months ago. We were looking for pepper and we ended up getting our pepper at Big Lots, matter of fact. And that little bottle, because I don't use pepper a lot, but my husband does. And so, but it lasted a couple months. I think we got it in October, maybe. But it lasted. But I was just like, dang. So I haven't bought pepper from the grocery store. But the reason being is because of the price of it. And when we were at Walmart, I couldn't find it at Walmart either. So anyway, got the pepper. It was like $2 and some change. I did get that tiny little rinky-dink thing of flour. But like I said, I don't use flour like that. I don't bread things or, batter things. So I don't use flour like that. Like literally, we had flour during Thanksgiving time. I used it briefly. I forgot what I used it for. I think to make a sauce or something, and for a thickener. And I ended up having it open, and I'm like, okay, this flour is just sitting here. And so I threw it away. It was still good, but I threw it away when I was cleaning because I was like, I'm not gonna need no flour. And then sure enough, sure as crap, yeah, I need flour today. I'm like, but it's New Year's Day. Stores are open. It's not like I'm running around to a gas station or whatever. So I'm fine with that. And then the other thing I needed some more broth. We went to the discount store this weekend and something told me to grab broth when I was there because I had already got some from there. And I was thinking, oh, I'll have enough. But I didn't have enough. So I'm like, yeah, let me go ahead and get this broth while I'm here. And then, of course, me, I'm always watching, like, the sodium count because some stuff is like 860 whatever sodium. I'm like, that's too much, especially because you're seasoning what you're cooking. So I was like, yeah. So I had to look and keep looking, and I finally got some organic stuff, so I'm good. I only spent like $8 and some change, so I mean, it wasn't like super expensive. It was just a matter of I had to stop and go. But yeah, I knew I had enough, and I was like, dang it, I don't have enough. And the pepper, so I was only going for the broth and the flour, but I picked up the pepper because when I was seasoning my black eyed peas, I realized I'm out of pepper. So I said, let me grab this pepper while I'm here. But anyway, oh my gosh. I'm so excited for the new year, though. I'm like, but like I said, I'm throwing away stuff. Like Miss Peanut, she just don't know. Like, I'm about to go in that room, honey, and you better be able to fit it. If you can't fit it, it's got to go. You know, shoes and all. Because I'm just like, why? You know, and her dad with those collectibles, and I'm just like, I think she's got at least 100 of those things. And I'm like, okay. And they are going up the wall, but now there's like no space, or now they're on the floor, and I'm like, it's got to go. So we got to figure out how we can get that stuff, you know, shelved up and everything too. So, but it's all things that it's not like, oh, you know, I didn't do anything in 2023. So no, it's all things that are part of 2024's plan, assignments and things. So will I take you guys along for that journey? Probably not, especially not in her room, because she is very particular. And if you know of anyone who is autistic, then you know what you know, what you know. And I'm not violating none of that. So, oh my gosh, I didn't take a picture. So last night, like, oh, that's what I was trying to tell you guys. So I did go to bed. I went to sleep. Like, I was tired. You know, we started taking down that stuff, and then I realized I couldn't put the stuff away because I couldn't see in the basement. Yeah, so I was like, whatever. But I got a lot of stuff packed up. It's just got to be taken to the basement. So anyway, after moving stuff and whatever, I got really, really sleepy. And I said, well, you know what? I'm about to just curl up, pillow blanket. Good night, y'all. I even posted on my Facebook, like, I'm not gonna make it. So, Happy New Year. Like, for real, for real. I literally was sleep. My husband, without fail, it's taken many, many years, but this is what he does every year, because he knows I just can't. So, he waited till 10 minutes to midnight, and he woke me up. Prior to me going to sleep, he went in the kitchen and he made our little hors d'oeuvres, and so it was like a meat and cheese platter, and it was all different. It was different meats, different cheeses. So like Miss Peanut likes pepper jack cheese. We like, you know, like the Colby, Monterey cheddar cheese. So he and I had that type of cheese, and he and I had two different roast beefs, and she had, I think she had a turkey, I believe. Well, anyway, then, you know, he had the little toothpicks, and he put the little olives, because he had bought olives, and then had tomatoes. It was so cute. I wish I would have took a picture. I don't know why I didn't. He did it all by himself. I was like, okay. And, you know, back in the past, we used to do with the, like, tortillas and stuff, and do, like, a little roll-ups and stuff. But it was good. And then we had sparkling juice. I think it was sparkling grape, which I love the sparkling grape more than the cider. And yeah, so it was really nice, and we toasted in the new year. And then it was like I was wide awake, so I'm like, oh my god, it's 2024. I'm just like dancing in the floor and whatever. Then we were watching the fireworks on the TV of the different countries. So like, I think they show Paris. They show Paris in there. They show Bangkok. They showed Chicago. I mean, so, you know, like different cities across the globe or whatever is what they showed, you know, which was really, really nice. And I was trying to stay awake to ring in the new year for my big sister. Child, please. I was like, yep, fading fast. I'm out. And I rolled over and was asleep. But 2024 has a lot in store for us. One thing for sure is budgeting and finance. I want to make sure to have that pretty much taken care of and ready to rock and roll, because once again, Miss Pina will be graduating high school, and I want to make sure we got what we need for her for school. So, yep, taking care of elders. You know, parents are getting older. So, I'm walking into that new era of life for 2024. I just hope everybody had a happy new year. I hope your loved ones rang it in with you, or at least crossed that threshold, went through that open door. I saw a church do they did a watch night, and at the strike of midnight, they were walking through this open door. Oh my God. I was like, I know that's right. So, I know God, He's got us. He's taking care of us. It's going to be all good. And yeah, so I'll be working with my parents as far as health stuff, health directives, and things of that nature this year. Working with them to get a car or, SUV. Making sure they get to where they need to go and everything. Even if I have to give up my car for a little bit, I'm willing to do that too. So, yep. But I'm super excited. But I'm about to go in here and get to rocking some pots, because I know they're hungry. So, what's the menu for today? So, let me tell you. Okay. Some of my stuff is already done, and then some stuff is not. So, the menu for today is fried chicken, macaroni and cheese, greens, cabbage, sweet potatoes, black eyed peas, and cornbread. If we do nothing else in 2024, we gonna eat good. So, yep. So some of it I got catered, because I was like, I'm not doing all that cooking. But then the rest I'm doing myself. So like the chicken, the cornbread, the greens, and the black eyed peas, I'm doing myself. The other stuff I got catered in. But yeah, that's the menu for today. I think everybody will be pleased. I know I will be. And like I said, I really plan to get rid of some stuff. Like, our house is jam-packed. It needs to be thinned out. I thought we did a lot of thinning out when we got the furniture, but apparently not. So we're going to work on that. That's the goal for 2024, is thinning out this house. But let me go. I know we got some trash that needs to go out from the stuff that we have been cleaning. So get that taken care of. Get this stuff in the house. Get to frying this chicken, child. Ooh, pray my strength. I haven't fried chicken in, gosh, it's been years. I'm a little worried. I'm just honest. Because it's been years. Like, I don't fry chicken. I don't fry fish. Not that I can't. I just don't. So yes, I got that going on. Everything else is no brainer. I'm about to, go in there and wash the greens and throw the greens on and everything. But yeah, the chicken, I'm like, oh Lord. One reason why I haven't fried chicken, I don't like cleaning chicken, honestly. I'd rather go and buy it first. But we're gonna work on that too. Less eating out outside of date night. You know what I mean? Whew, definitely going to work on that. Oh my God. It's already after 12. It's going on 12:30. I'm sure they're in there looking like, why is she coming in the house? Because I talking. But yeah, 2024, I'm ready. I'm ready. Like I said, I got some things I'm trying to do. And everything else is secondary. So, I have that trip in October. I have not put out a dime for it yet, because other stuff takes precedence right now, And if that stuff is not handled, October will just be another month. You heard me? And that's the truth. So, but I'm excited. I'm thinking about, I don't know. I'm a little bummed about going back to work. Did I tell y'all that? It was nice going, like, working an hour here, hour there, going to the district office. But now to go back and got to deal with the phones and this and that. And oh my God, and we're going to be short staffed and we don't know for how long in the office. Oh my God. I'm not ready. That part I'm not ready about. But anyway, it's going to be fine. As long, I know what I forgot to tell y'all. So I told you Boss Man took me out on a date on New Year's Eve. So while we're at the steak place, we're at the steakhouse, and, we're eating and I'm, enjoying my food. I happen to look over. Oh, excuse me, Jesus. I happen to look over and I see this woman. I said, gosh, she looked familiar. But I can't call it, right? So then I look at her again. I said, oh, I used to work with that lady. So I tell my husband, I used to work with her. He said, where? I said, at the previous school. He was like, oh. And I said, yeah. I said, but I can't remember her name. So it wasn't until after we actually left that her name came to me. But anyway, so, she said hello and I said hello because, older people will speak. Now, it's the young folks that don't speak. They look at you like you're crazy. Anyway, so she did speak. Well, then, as we're leaving and, we're clearing our table and stuff, because I like to leave my space tidy. So as we're leaving, she said, excuse me, she said, how you doing? And I said, I'm good. She said, you remember me? And I said, yeah, we used to work together. And she said, yeah. I said, how are you doing? No, I said, how are y'all doing? That's what I said. She said, oh, we're doing all right. She said, we miss you, though. And I said, oh. I said, well, Happy New Year. And went about my business. She was one of the teachers at the previous school. That woman, she has a nice, mild spirit about her. And never had an issue with that lady. So to hear that they missed me, I was just like, I beg to differ on a few folks, but hey, I'll take it from her. But yeah, it was kind of cool. She's not the first one that I've seen that worked there. I actually saw a different person, the one who was giving me crap about my car. But I saw her at a funeral, and I don't think she saw me, but because I wasn't fully vested in the funeral piece. And what I mean by that is I wasn't like sobbing and crying uncontrollably, whatever. I'm aware of my surroundings. I peeped her before she peeped me, but it is what it is, child. Like I said, that assignment was temporary. It's done. So I'm on to my new assignment. I thank God for my new assignment. I've actually been in contact with my boss kind of periodically throughout the break. So that's been great. So I'm ready to hit the ground running come tomorrow, even though I am going to miss being at home. But it is what it is. God is good. Luckily, I leave for work at a time that there's not a lot of traffic out, and I'm able to finagle my way to work and not be in a lot of traffic during the winter months. So I'm happy about that. So that be that on that. All right, y'all, I gotta go because I know they're in there waiting on me, and I will see y'all in the next video. Happy New Year!